With the first ever NCAA transfer portal window now officially closed, it's time to take a look at an update on West Virginia's current transfer portal targets. Let's go. What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? Jordan Cruz back here with the Country Roads webcast. And before I get into this video, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder. If you would do us a favor, hit that like button, give us a thumbs up on this video. It'll really help its performance, which in turn helps future videos performances here on the channel. And if you're a West Virginia fan and you haven't already, be sure and hit that subscribe button. It helps us and it helps you, as it helps get more of this Mountaineer sports content out to Mountaineer Nation. Having said that, let's get into it. All right, so as I stated in the cold open to the video, the first ever NCAA transfer portal window is now officially closed as of a couple days ago. And although the NCAA transfer portal window is officially closed, that just means that players cannot leave their current school now at this time. However, the players that are in the transfer portal still can choose to commit elsewhere and enroll with their new programs. The transfer portal windows are specifically for players leaving. You just can't re-enter the portal after that said date. So now that the transfer portal window is officially closed, what we do know is that the transfers out list for West Virginia will not change up until that next transfer portal window, May 1st, which is there to coincide with the end of spring football, because that's when a lot of guys kind of take a look, see where they're sitting out on the depth chart and may decide to leave. So for now, no more players going to leave West Virginia. You may see a couple more leave once that May 1st transfer window opens. But for now, no more players departing West Virginia. So the transfers out list will not be changing. However, the transfers in list for West Virginia still can change during this dead period for the transfer portal. So let's take a look here at our Google document we've been running throughout the offseason here on the Country Roads webcast, trying to keep up with some of these transfer portal targets that West Virginia has offered scholarships to. The list is a little bit more minimal now as most players have committed elsewhere. However, these are the players remaining that have offers from West Virginia, some even very recently that have not yet announced the school to commit to for the 2023 season. So West Virginia still in the running for these transfer targets. Let's take a look at them here. All right, so as I stated, the transfers out list for West Virginia will not change from these names here until at least May 1st. So if you haven't been following along here throughout the offseason on these transfer portal updates, I'll let you get a quick look at that as I scroll through here to the transfers in list for West Virginia. These are the players that have transferred into West Virginia, and almost all of these now have officially been announced from the university and enrolled on the roster. The only two left to do so are Keyshawn Cobb, the spear from Buffalo, and Fatorma Mulba, the defensive lineman from Penn State. Those are the two we are still awaiting enrollment from here at West Virginia there as you get a look at the transfers in list. And now, of course, the subject of this video, the main topic, West Virginia's transfer targets that remain in the portal, still uncommitted here, is a look at them. West Virginia, as you can see, the main areas that they're looking to at least add one more body to, I think, of course, our linebacker would be the highest priority right now, in my opinion. Then another defensive back and a wide receiver, of course. In the wide receiver room, West Virginia still has offers out to Xavier Weaver from South Florida and Freddie Roberson from Eastern Washington. One offensive lineman has received a West Virginia offer, and that is former Miami starting center Ja'Kai Clark. Along the defensive line, West Virginia has offers out to Desmond Little from LSU and MJ Sherman from Georgia. And then here at linebackers, this is where you need to be most interested, I think, right now, and look for maybe the next commitment to come from this position. It's definitely a possibility for the Mountaineers. This is definitely the area that they're targeting the most and looking to add the most abruptly if possible. As you see here, some of these you've known about for a while here. A couple more are more recent, including one that was just on a visit, but those names are Nick Jackson from Virginia, Byron Vaughns from Utah State, and then the most recent ones here that I just mentioned were Jamari Budden from Penn State and Monty Montgomery from Louisville, and I believe Monty Montgomery was on campus for a visit here recently. Grad transfer from Louisville would be a great pickup for the Mountaineers to be able to secure his services. And then the two defensive backs still left with West Virginia offers. Terry Roberts from Iowa's had one there for a while, and then most recently Marquise Wilson from Penn State has received an offer from West Virginia as well. So there are the transfer targets that remain in the portal for West Virginia that are uncommitted currently. There should be an announcement on some commitments from West Virginia from the transfer portal here coming throughout the next few weeks. We'll continue to update those here on the Country Roads webcast as they occur, as well as roster updates once more transfers enroll at West Virginia. We've done one so far. We've got another one coming down the pipe here soon. But the names there that you see on your screen ultimately are the transfers that West Virginia is currently in on and currently fighting for and hoping to get a commitment from for the 2023 season. So there you have it, Mountaineer Nation, the latest West Virginia transfer portal update, trying to keep you guys up to date on the targets that West Virginia is going after here in the transfer portal with some guys that they've offered scholarship to that remain uncommitted at this time. But who do you like there on the list for West Virginia? Who do you expect to commit next? And where would you like to see West Virginia continue to target position-wise there in the transfer portal as they look to add more help for the 2023 football season? We'll continue to update you guys on these transfers and other things that occur throughout the West Virginia football offseason here on the Country Roads webcast. So continue to follow along with us here. Please share the video around if you would throughout Mountaineer Nation. That really helps more people be able to find us, and then maybe they'll be able to get more offseason updates and be a little bit more in the know when it comes to transfers, rosters, things like that we've been updating here on the Country Roads webcast channel. Having said that, as always, I'm Jordan Cruz, and until next time, let's go Mountaineers.